Hey guys, so today we're gonna be switching a full switched outlet to a half switched outlet where one half is hot all the time and the other half is switched. So in this particular case, this whole outlet is controlled by the wall switch up there because this bedroom does not have any ceiling lights in it. Eventually we're going to put ceiling lights in, but for now I would like to switch this outlet to a half switched outlet so we have one hot all the time for a television and then the other one switched for a lamp or a series of portable lights so you could control them with the switch. So I have my insulated gloves on because like I said in my previous video, in case if you haven't seen it yet, I honestly have no idea where the circuit breaker is for this. And of course it's only 120 volts. So I still have my gloves on so I don't feel it. So let's see what we have behind here. See what we have behind here. Oh yeah, we have a Phillips screw and then we have oh yeah, that's why. So we're also going to be putting these spacers in too. And of course the new outlet is going to be this Leviton Decora Edge 15 amp receptacle here. The reason why I like these is that these have physical levers instead of screw terminals. So, and they're also a lot safer because they don't have any metal parts on it. And also what I did is I'll show you here if I flip up this door. If I could do it here. I also already broke the tab on it. As you can see, there's no tab there. So I already broke the tab off. So I will be prepared for this. So we have a flathead screw down here. And get that off. Oh, it didn't go inside there. That doesn't matter. Well, I'm just gonna spin these screws out. Yep. Well, I'm probably gonna be getting rid of this outlet anyway. We're gonna be getting rid of these cheap, these residential ones. What kind of a screw did they use in here? They used one of these in there. Interesting. Probably stripped it out. Let's see what we have in here. I don't know what we have in here. I'm kind of curious. What do we have in this box? See what we have in here. Oh yeah, so we have a single neutral wire. Actually, we have two of them. And oh yeah, we might have the same situation. Yeah, because I also converted my bedroom outlet to from a full switch to a half switch as well. And that one, the power came to the switch box first. But in this one, I already changed out the switch in here. And of course, the switch in here was a switch loop. So in this one, the power comes to the outlet box first, which is interesting. Because in my bedroom, the power came to the switch box first. It was strange how they did it in here. See if I can pull this out any further. Be careful. Don't want to break any of these wires. Oh yeah, this is the push-in type. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna cut off the wires because I honestly do not like these push-in ones at all. Yeah, these push-in connectors are definitely at a high rate of failure. And also the switch is off. And of course I could double check that by plugging in a light or something. Determine that it's off. See if it's off. Okay, if I flip the switch, it turns on. So the outlet is off because I have the switch off. This is a switched outlet. So, and I also have this power bank here that has a 120 volt outlet on it. So I have made this adapter that I could plug into it, and then in case if this outlet goes out, I could just turn the switch on the box, the battery, and then I have a temporary light source, which is convenient. How much crap is there in there? Alright, so I'm gonna be leaving that wire nut in there alone. Well, good thing it's switched. I'm gonna start by disconnecting this. Oh yeah, you could also insert a screwdriver to undo it. Okay, so I need a pigtail is what I need. I need a hot pigtail wire. Interesting. First I want to get this ground off. Well, at least they wrapped it around the right way. This they did. If it'll come off, that is. See if it'll come off. Is it painted or something? I think I might just want to spin this screw off to get it off. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, this whole outlet is like falling apart. Look at it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's like a massive gap here between the back half and the front half of the actual receptacle. But of course this one probably has it all molded together. So the ones that are molded together have a much better chance of lasting compared to these, because like this fall apart and it might not know it. Yep, that's the problem. Okay, now I have to find the blacks, which is always hot. Okay, I have to find those. And of course, I'm also going to use Logos for the hot wires. I have one right here. So I'm gonna use one of these Logos, just like I used on that bathroom electrical project. In case if you didn't know, the only connectors I used was Logos. Well, because they're not just time saving, but of course they also reduce the common frustration of DIY projects with traditional wire nuts. And of course, Legos could also be reused, which is something that traditional wire nuts can't. How am I supposed to get this off? Oh yeah, maybe I could just bend it off or something. Oh yeah, I could probably hold it like this. Yep, coming off. Yep, coming off. Should be coming off. Should be. Yep, there it is, it's off. Alright, so the ground's off. Put that over here. Alright, now I have 3 wires on this thing. I should probably get my other screwdriver. Oh god, hit the thing. Gotta watch your head.
Is that position good? Oh, great. No, I meant the cabinet.
So I got a smaller screwdriver. I should be able to get these out. Get these wires out. Hopefully the lights don't just turn off. Well, I'm pretty sure this probably feeds the other outlets. I don't know if it might. I don't know if this light might turn off. I'm gonna have this one on in case. Let's see. And also I'm gonna immediately insert them back in here so the other ones have power. Alright, let's see. Might be hard to get it in. It might not be coming off. That's the thing.
Nobody uses that Cremo shampoo, right? Nobody uses that Dove
I think it might just be cutting these wires off. Yeah.
You don't use that stuff, do you?
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be cutting these. I have plenty of length anyway. Might as well just cut them off. Yep. Alright, now I have to find the hot wires. This should be in the back. This should be in the back there. I turned that on because this light might go off. It might, I don't know. Let's see. Alright.
Alright, you can put that in when we're done.
Yeah, maybe I could probably power it with that. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna power it with this. This is recording. So yeah.
Making her
Boy.
What do you mean? It comes with a pump. Why we bought that one? Oh, did it turn the power off?
No, it didn't. I'm just plugging it in here.
Why'd you change it?
Well, because the light might go off if I... Okay. Just plug. Right there. What's going on? Why isn't it working? Here, let me just plug it in here. What's the switch? There we go. got it working. Alright, now. Alright, now I'm gonna disconnect this, gonna push in this thing. Yep, there it is. And that was what was gonna damage the wall. Yep, this wall is gonna get damaged badly after this, but it doesn't matter if we might be painting in here. Yep, there it is. Yep, make sure it doesn't touch anything. Alright, this out the way. Yep, there we go. Make sure that wire's live. Let's see if this one's out. No, it's still powered. Alright. Don't know if this one shows power on it or not. It might, never knew. Okay, I'm just gonna switch them when I get to that point. Oh yeah, so it doesn't go through this one. Pretty sure what it did do was it probably... Oh yeah, it did that. How much doing this tap? Well, maybe it's probably spliced. I think. Nick, can I please get out of here, please? Yep, it's gonna leave it like that. Phoenix, 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 please get out of here. Phoenix. Thank you. Get that one out. Yep, there we are. Okay, 2 neutrals. Out. Let's get this hot water. There we are. Here's the old one. Here's the old one. Alright. Now I have to find the wire that's hot all the time. And I have to put a pigtail on there. Yep, just gonna straighten these out a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna cut these neutrals a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So these are way too long because they had to be for the old outlet. So I'm just gonna be cutting them shorter. Let's see. Let's see if it's enough now. See if it'll fit. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. So cut a little bit more off of them. Yeah, that one's like exactly right. Not about that hot wire though. Yep, I think I cut a little bit more off of it. Well, good thing the switch is off. So this was not live. So it's not gonna arc or anything. Because usually if this was, then it probably would arc. Especially if you have something plugged into the outlet already, and if you connected it, then it would definitely arc. Alright, so there's that. Now I have to get a pigtail and find the always live ones. I don't know if this red wire is going to be enough. Might be, you never know. Yeah, so I could actually make the red constant. Oh yeah, I can make the red constant. Alright. So this is 12 gauge wire. I know that because, well, this is a 20 amp circuit is what this is. Yep, there we are. Perfect. Now I have to strip the Wago connector. There we are. Yeah, this side is like that. Perfect. Okay, so both sides are like that. Yeah, I'm also going to put this side. Yeah, I want the top half to be constant power. Actually, I want the bottom to have constant power. So the bottom is going to be constant power. And, okay, so I have to wire it up like that. And also, I might as well cut the ground off or to straighten it out. I think I'm just going to, yeah, I don't want to poke a hole in these gloves, so I'm going to straighten it out like this. Yep, I'm gonna straighten it out like this. Yep, it's gonna straighten it out like that. Alright, so there's the ground. Alright. So now, I have to find which one is... Of course, what I should do is probably cap those. So probably do that so a hot wire doesn't touch those. might as well do that. Oh, let's see.
Vacuuming.
Okay, perfect. There's 1 and 2. Perfect. Okay, the rest of them, let's go back in here. Okay, the rest of them, let's just go back in here. And let's get going.
Really?
Yeah, I have 2 of those. Good thing I have 2 of those wire connectors.
Well, people pay.
Alright, so
Go buy $17 pairs of pants.
actually I think I might as well just connect them. Might as well just do that.
Instead of like sell
It might as well.
$50.
You guys wanna go for a quick ride?
But then that's all they do.
Dang. Really hard to open these with
Like the ones
gloves
that have like
on.
that messed up, like it looks like they're almost worn through. Yeah, you take a sander to it.
Not even under there. What the heck? Not even under there. Why isn't it? I don't know why it's not under there. I'm just gonna put it on its own connector then. Alright, perfect. Okay, so these are going to the side. And where are the hot ones? The hot wires. Usually that would be this. Right in here. Here they are. They're right here. Here are the hot wires. Found them. Alright, how many are in there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So we're gonna need 4 of them. So
Hey, if you can find that purple bag, that would be wonderful.
I found it. It's in there already.
yep. We're gonna need 4 connectors.
Oh, no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
All your paperwork and all that shit.
Half and half aluminum foil. What else? We have enough coffee because she drinks a lot of
Yeah,
coffee.
You just got a brand new one.
I did.
And there was still some in there, yeah. Only here for 2 days. I'm going to pay myself. We'll pay 20 to use you.
We love you.
I know you too, but later.
Okay, that one is gonna go right there. And now I have to untwist these. And I'm also gonna have to cut the, there you know, I'm gonna have to cut the wires and yep, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Alright. Yeah. Good thing I took this old outlet out of here. And now I'm replacing it with this. Okay, neutrals are capped. Make sure the ground is out the way. You don't want the ground to have anything near it. I cap these off for safety so it doesn't touch them. Alright, how am I gonna get this wire nut off? I know I'm not gonna use the wire nut again. I'm just gonna cut them and I'm gonna insert them in there. almost half out. So, let's see. How easy is it gonna be to get this up? Oh yeah, here we are. Tape is right here. I just untape them like this. Alright, untape it. Yep, this.
You hear what I'm telling you?
This part there.
When I get back, I'll clean it up, get 2 outfits together. 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts. That's Monday and Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's starting to fall apart, these wires. Alright, so I got them. They're right here. You have to make sure they don't arc too. Yeah. It's fine because I could touch them just fine and it won't get shocked. Yep, I could touch them just fine because that's what these gloves are made for. They're made to work on things live if you can't shut off power. Okay. Well, at least that makes it easy. I don't have to untwist the wires. Because it's already done. It's already done for me, haha. So, that's good. It's already done. Oh, I have to straighten this. Make sure I don't get sucked. Oh, straightening that out. This.
That table's been bothering me for a month. I told you about it.
Okay.
You're allowed to make that.
Now I have to do this. Alright. So, got this off right there. Okay, got that connected right there. And now I have to get all that connected to fix it over. Alright. Yeah, I could probably use the pliers to untwist it.
Aluminum foil, half and half. What else?
Are they damaged? It doesn't look like that they damaged it. Maybe they taped them so tight.
You just were.
Alright, so I undid that wire.
And then move that too. And that's it. I just fucking relaxed and had a cup of tea, so I'm not doing anything crazy or running around, so fuck off. I said I was gonna do laundry, big
Oh
man.
yeah, interesting. Power comes from a different source over here. It doesn't even come from over there.
Do we need anything?
I'm curious what
If I go
outlet it
to
does.
Acme, they have the cheap bumpers that actually get rid of you.
I'll get into another outlet and see if it has no power. See if this one has power. That one does. Where's that go to? That's good. I don't know what the other one goes to. Well, I know one is the hot tutor switch. Yeah, one is the hot tutor switch, and then the other one is the hot something else. I noticed that. Okay, so this is the switched hot. This is the switch wire right there. And then this is going to be the live wire. Alright, gonna have this outlet tester ready. In about 34 minutes. Alright. Alright, till then. Can I back it? I can. I can back it off. Oh yeah, I could use this. There we are. Got it going a little bit. Untwist it a bit there. Yep. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna get my other pliers. These are more of the twisting ones. So I got my other pair of pliers, which are these. I know they're a little bit rusty. But Rust on tools is extremely common because they rust in general use all the time, but they still work, so people still use them. There we are. Okay, separated them. Perfect. Alright, have to straighten this out a little bit. Yep, straighten that out. And let's see with this one. Well, that's the hot wire that goes to the light switch. So I'm gonna put them all in here, in this one that I set up. And, yep. So, let's have to connect them up. So this wire is gonna go in, because this goes to the switch, right there. Okay, that's all secure. And the best part is it's plastic, so it's not gonna scratch the wall or anything, which is what I like about them. I'm gonna leave it resting right there. Okay, this one goes in here. How am I gonna connect the rest of them? I don't know. This is where these Vargo 11 nuts come into play, because these things are awesome. Yeah, they're very awesome. Okay, once I get the hearts connected, then I get to put the neutrals in and then the ground, and then I'm done. Okay. Yep, just leave it like that. And just gonna stick the hearts in. Stick this one in first. This one might not go in because, yeah, you know, this is strange. It's like, it might not go in properly. It might not, that's the thing. So that switch is gonna have power, and so is this. Yep, the bottom's gonna have power. And good thing I'm not getting shocked. So glad about that. And just jam it in there. Not going in. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try to straighten this out a little bit. It's too crooked. There, got it straighter. You know what? Maybe I should have just put those in first, and then this wire. Yeah, let's do it that way. Yep. Alright, just gonna put these in first. These wires. Yep, just gonna straighten this out. And because I have these gloves on, I certainly do not even feel it at all. Which is a good thing. Because if you don't feel it, then you could tell that these gloves are really, really working good at keeping you safe on the job. Yep. Like that. Alright. Alright. It makes it they both go in. It makes it they both go in. Including this one. And then good thing about these Vargos is you can check on this side, see if they're seated. Yep, they are. Yep, close them down. Yep, that's in. Alright, got that connected. Now let's get this wire in. This switch wire that brings power to the light switch. and then it comes back down on this wire that goes to the other half of the receptacle. So this is exactly how switched outlets are wired. But of course, if it's the only outlet on the circuit, then there would only be one power and another wire going to the switch and another wire going to the outlet. But in this case, there's an additional cable that's bringing power to something else. I don't know what, maybe another outlet, another switch or something. Is that wire really coming out of that? Alright. So I connected them all up. Maybe I should just push them in more. Are they pushed in on the back? Let's see. Are they all in there? Oh yeah, those ones are. Have to fix that.
Shit, this isn't vacuuming.
Alright. Yep. And there we are. They're all in. Alright. Now I get to connect the switch wire to the outlet. There's no load on it, so the other one isn't going to be live. Alright, which is a good thing. Now I get to fold these in the back of the box, like this. Now I just fold those in the back, like this. Alright. Just fold those right in the back of the box. Make sure they don't touch anything. I connect all the hots up. Now I'm gonna connect. Oh yeah. It's gonna be like this. So this is gonna be on the top. There we are. This one. Actually, that one to go up top. It should. Goes up top, goes up here. Yeah, whoever came up with these lever edge ones is genius. Alright. So, that's in. Then I have to get the grounds in after I get this hot in. Yep, just gonna use this, push it down. Stupid thing. Make sure it doesn't come out. let's get this wire in. Alright. That wire's in. Now let's get the ground hooked up. Yep, the last wire, the ground, the piece de resistance. Now the piece de resistance inside the box. Yeah, don't accidentally open the tabs and have a hot wire come out. You're not gonna have a good day after that. Trust me, you're not. Oh, stupid thing. Yeah, it won't go in because it's the jagged edge. Oh well, oh well. Our solution is just cut it off. Yep, just cut the jagged edge off, and it would slide right in on the bottom. Yep, there it is. It's in. Now I'm gonna plug in my outlet tester. Yep. One on that one. But on this one, you have to turn the switch on. Now it's hot. Switch off, it's off. Plug it in the bottom. Oh, it's hot all the time. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, now I have to push all these in the box. Yep, just push them in here like this. Yep, just push them in there. Make sure they don't come out. Alright. Oh yeah, now I get to use those box spacers, those special spacers for this. Alright. I don't know if those screws would thread in. I don't know if they will. Let's see. Will they or not? I don't know if they're gonna thread in. They're probably not going to. I also have these spacers here. And of course, you also can't shock yourself with these Leviton, yeah. You also can't shock yourself with these Decora Edge receptacles, which is certainly why I always use them. And also, I make those outlet box extension cords as well. And also, using these really does make it significantly easier because in an extension cord is all stranded wire. So that makes it easier. Let's see, how many spacers am I gonna need? I'm gonna need 2. Yep, I'm probably gonna need 2 on each. Yep, so I'm gonna need 2 of them. Yep, just gonna need 2 of them like this. Alright. Gonna need 2 of them. It's gonna go behind the screw. Will this one be rethreaded? I think it was all like that. Wait, what screw was in that again? Was it like another screw or something? Oh yeah, this one. How much different is this one compared to that one? Well, this one is probably deeper. It's probably a lot deeper. Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm gonna put 1 spacer on the bottom. Now I have to get the outlet mounted. But I got the basic function, so it works. Got to this point already. So cool. Yeah, this outlet is all like old and outdated anyway. I'm gonna use this crap. And then this, we have to push in. Yeah, now I have to get the spacers on, which is not going to be easy. So it won't push in. Actually, you know what? This outlet has these yokes so big that you might not need those spacers because these are going to catch the drywall. So I'm going to get the bottom. It's not hitting those other ones, is it? Better not be. They're all fine in there, are they? Because they better be fine. Yep, they're fine. Yep, let's leave it right there, like that. Yeah. It is gonna move a bit though. I don't want to go too far because it's going to bend this. That's why I have to put these spacers in so it does not bend. But look at that. It's way more solid now. Not going anywhere at all. Not going anywhere. Yep, best part is correctly wired. Plugging in the top. No power. Until you flip the switch. Beautiful. Alright. Now, I get to do the final touch. The piece de resistance of this whole job. And that is, I think you know what it is. The cover plate. So, I'm just gonna have it on like this. There we go. Perfect. Done. All set. There we are. Looks good. Alright, now I have to put these away. Yep, there we are. Alright, perfect. Alright, there we are. All done. Now I get to close this up. Oh yeah, I have to put the rest of these in there. I actually think I probably should have used those things in there. Well, with stuff that big, you really don't need to because the outlet is basically a box, basically a spacer. Yep, the outlet is basically a spacer as well because it automatically puts it at your wall surface. So that was convenient. I didn't need these because the outlet had it built in. That's very cool that they have that. very cool that Leviton thought of that, because Leviton heard about that before, so they addressed it. So I have to get all these together. I can take these off because the job all done. So anyways, for more electrical videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next electrical project. So anyways, have a good time.